So guys, in today's video I'm going to explain why I believe the new specialist character in Black Ops 4 Zero is overpowered. I'm also going to explain how I would fix her, but before we do that, just a little apology to you guys if you have noticed there has been a drop in production on my channel. I have got a new job as a train driver and I'm going through a very intensive training course, and I've also had to basically live in a hotel in a different city for a number of weeks now, only coming back on the weekend. So as you can imagine, this has had quite an adverse effect on my channel. Where I have been able to, I've pushed out videos, but I've not been able to take my PlayStation with me, so I haven't been actually playing the game enough to obtain footage. However, I am back home now for 4 weeks, so I have got footage. I have played with the new specialist and here is my opinion. So let's get into the video instead of me rambling on forever. So Zero, let's talk about her good parts first. Now you guys, if you follow me for any length of time, you'll know on my channel I've specifically stated I believe that this is a very, very chaotic Call of Duty game. You've got so much to contend with, and when you think about it, a lot of the specialists are timed and they have very similar timings, so you're more than likely going to run into all the chaotic things at the same time. When the seeker drone is charged, it's likely that the cluster grenade that of battery is going to be charged, so you're going to have to contend with all these things at a similar time, and it's almost as if they're timed to perfection, so you'll meet one after the other just like bosses. So it can be very frustrating, and although there are perks like tap mask and so forth, flat jacket, these aren't major counters. They have an influence over these things, but they aren't as powerful as I believe they should be. Now this is where Zero and her ability, EMP grenade, is very effective and a well welcomed addition to Call of Duty Black Ops 4. If you toss out Zero's grenade, it will pretty much affect every ability that person has, and you won't be able to use them for a short period of time. I think it's around 15 seconds. As I've done my specialist guides, I will be covering Zero very, very soon for you guys, just to give you a bit more of a better idea of how you can use this particular player. But yes, she is very effective in that manner. But now let's get on to the side of her that I don't like and why I think she is overpowered, and you're actually going to see footage of it in this gameplay here. Zero has the ability to hack pretty much everything in the game. I am still waiting for someone to get a AC-130 and a squad in this game to see if you can hack them. I'm under the belief that you're going to be able to. If you can, then it is absolute nonsense, but in this game I get a sniper's nest, I get a drone squad, and also a hellstorm, and all that happens is somebody has hacked every single one of them as soon as I've got them. So already it's really hard to obtain score streaks in this game. Already they have nerfed the assist points in this game, and then now you've introduced a specialist that can literally hack all your hard-earned streaks. And once again, it comes down to my hate about Call of Duty of recent years. And no offense to you guys if you're new, because I was once new myself, but it's just holding the hand of the new players too much. For this game to be enjoyable, streaks need to do work. That is the part and parcel and bread and butter of Call of Duty. And when you introduce someone like Zero who can just hack your streaks, it does become even more frustrating than this game can already be. Now, the thing I'm going to say about this is in Black Ops 2, the Black Hat was nerfed because it was a massive outrage to the community that people could hack things so quickly, and I don't understand why Trek keeps making the same mistake a second time with this game. There are things that they've been tried and tested, vocalized by the community as to what they don't like, and now they allow these things to continue. Now I've been hacked, my score streaks are going to be taken off me now that I've just earned, and it's frustrating. It's really frustrating, because if you are smart enough, then all you have to do with Zero is literally keep your hack when it's available and wait for somebody to call in their streaks, and it literally takes moments to hack them. Now yes, you do get a beacon over your head that will tell everybody where you are, but listen to me now, a strategy. I shouldn't really be telling people this, but this is a strategy formulated by me that I do with my squad. We will literally gang up together if we're losing, and anyone who's hacking will be protected by their teammates, so we can take the streaks off the other team to turn the game around. Now yes, very effective strategy, and you're probably thinking to yourself, Mr. Tracky, actually that's really good, but it's not really good. It's a tactic that I use because it's available, but it's not good. And it must be very frustrating for the opposition who have gone out their way to try and win this game fairly. So how would I fix Zero? Now let's get one thing clear here. She is really new, so there are things that are probably going to dynamically change, but what I've saw as evidence at the moment shows me that the one thing that I don't like about her, that I believe needs changing, is her actual hacking system. Now I've already mentioned how many people detest the black hat in Black Ops 2, and it was nerfed. So why they've made this decision in the first place, I'm not really sure what David Vonderhaar and the team were thinking, and it seems like the history just seems to repeat itself in this game, where they do certain things that didn't go down so well in previous games and then they nerf it down the line. So it's almost as if there's like a blip in the communication between Treyarch and the community. But the way I would fix Zero is, the one thing I don't like when you take out a hacking system is you'll probably notice the first thing you hack, if there are available, is the score streaks. You will hack a sniper's nest if it's out first, then you will move on to the specialist equipment like Torque's barricade, then you will start hacking the individual specialists themselves. I don't think that's how the process should work. It should be the specialist first, then the specialist equipment, then it should move on to the score streaks. And you'll also notice that you will hack a UAV at the same pace as a sniper's nest. Now the squad and the AC-130, I haven't had the luxury of being able to hack one of these to see if you can hack them. I'm under the impression that you're going to be able to, unfortunately, but correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section if you haven't being able to do this, or you have been able to do this. But I know that you can go around hacking stuff like the ammo crates that Crash puts down, so it seems to me like you can pretty much hack everything. Now there should be some type of penalization when you are hacking the likes of the higher streaks. People have worked very hard to gain these. They've had to amass a certain amount of points, so it should be balanced out in a way where you have to do the same when you're hacking. It takes more time or more effort, or you have to, something I would like to see is on the bigger streaks you have to tap X really fast, and there's some type of penalization where it's harder for you to actually hack those individuals. In fact, I would prefer if the higher streaks you weren't able to actually hack them. I don't personally think it's fair, because as I've mentioned earlier, if you keep your ice pick in your pocket and wait till people have got their streaks out, get your team to be your bodyguard, you'll be able to hack all of those really easy, because all you'll need to do is get your teammates to clean up the kills coming, and then you can hack the enemy stuff and rain hell on everybody. And that's just a viable tactic. It's a tactic that I don't really want to share, but it is a very viable one, and that's what I've told you, why I've told you about it. So that's how I would fix Zero personally. I don't have no issues with the EMP grenades. In fact, I really miss them from Black Ops 2. That was one of my favorite grenades, because it gave you that option to get, you could literally throw it anywhere and get additional points and disrupt things like sentry guns and stuff like that. With the actual hack itself, that is what I've got a bit of a problem with, because again, I think the process is just all wrong. It's too easy to hack. Yes, people can say to me, you get highlighted on the map, but once you start hacking to a degree, people don't know where you are anyway, because it starts flickering little red dots on the HU display to confuse everybody, so they're not 100% where you are eventually, because their HUD disappears. So it's swings and roundabouts as always. We get the good and the bad, and that is why I believe Zero is overpowered. Guys, if you believe she's overpowered, let me know down in the comment section. If you disagree and you think she's not overpowered, again, let me know down in the comment section. And if you have any suggestions as how you would fix Zero, also let me know down in the comment section. Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but the like and subscribe button, I hope they took your fancy. And as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.